language, we can say that for a realized master, everything is God alone. Everything has become Krishnamay. Let us say a Krishna devotee, and instead of the word Brahma, we can use the word Krishna. It means the same. What we mean by Brahma, same is indicated by the word Krishna. Krishna means one who attracts everyone, one who is not comprehensible. Therefore, Krishna means dark, cannot be seen, cannot be comprehended with our senses, with our mind, with our intellect. So for a devotee, everything has become Krishna only. There are stories in Bhagavad where gopis, for them, everywhere they could see Krishna only. The cows for them were Krishna. The Yamuna river was Krishna. The clouds were Krishna. The milk was Krishna. The play was Krishna. Everything was Krishna only. Krishnamaya. So, Vasudevas Sarvamiti. So, for a realized master, everything is that Bhagwan, Vasudev only. Siya Ramamaya Savajagajani. Not with this eye, we can see the same names and forms, but with the eye of knowledge, with the vision of knowledge, that when the person sees, he looks at everything as Brahma alone. See, like we have the same world, but we have different vision of looking at this world. And as our vision changes, the world changes. Like if suppose we listen to some music, if we have no understanding of music, it will be just some pleasant sound, sometimes unpleasant also, just a sound. But when we have certain understanding of that music, then we will listen to it in a different way. We will be hearing something which others may not hear. See, great musicians and all, if they are listening to other musicians, they might pick up even a slight little mistake also if it is there. They say, "Wahan par aapka thoda sa, little bit your swaras got little mixed up." Others will not notice, very good, nice, Like a great painter, artist is there, and they have their original painting, it's something different. And imitation will be totally different. An expert will be able to tell, oh, this is just an imitation. It's not the original. The strokes are not so fine. The colors are not so fine. It's not the same bhava doesn't come from this painting. So it's a knowledge which gives a vision. So when one comes to comprehend the self, that person sees the self everywhere, Brahma everywhere, in all his action. So when he is performing action, he knows that I am Brahma. The action which is performed is Brahma. All the world which is there in front of me, towards which it is performed, seem to be performed, is also Brahma. And the result of all this is Brahma. So when a person has got this vision, his actions becomes non-action only. Even though he might be appearing to be acting, really speaking, he is not doing anything. That will be explained in the 5th chapter also. Ki Pashyan, Shrunvan, Sprishan, Jigran, those seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, walking, talking, blinking, doing all activities, really speaking, the self, the realized master doesn't do anything because of this highest vision. So this is called knowledge. That knowledge is indicated here with the help of this metaphor of a yajna. And what does that knowledge mean? That Brahma Drishti, the person sees that Brahma alone, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma, Neha Nanasti Kinchana, that there is only one reality called Brahma. There is nothing other than that. All this, what we see, is play of that one. If we recognize that one, we will enjoy this play. When we don't recognize that one, everything seems different. See, when you look at the world outside, we see it illumined by the sun. How many suns are there? I mean, S-U-N, huh? One sun we have. But from that one sun, millions of rays come out and strike the earth. If you look at the earth, you will find millions of rays. If you look at those rays, there are many, many. But when you try to see the source of those rays, you will find that there is only one sun who is the source of all the rays. And once we recognize that sun, then we will know that in all the rays, same sun is there. Otherwise, we feel this ray is different, that ray is different. Bapre, yeah, is different. Arre, that is also different. And every ray, according to the way it comes out, appears in different color. That violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. How it strikes the earth, at what angle, it passes through what medium, accordingly we see it different. But really speaking, all of them are the expression of one sun alone. So one who has got this drishti, this vision, he looks at the world in a different way. So this is the vision which a realized master gains. This is called knowledge, Brahma drishti. The self in me is the self in all. So after indicating the nature of characteristic of a realized master and also showing us this grand vision which this realized master has gained and how he has reached this state by following the path of karma yoga, purifying his mind and then gaining this knowledge. So path of karma yoga is the first step. But path of karma yoga alone is not sometimes sufficient. We need to do some more sadhanas, which help us to further purify our mind. Those sadhanas also should be done with a karma yoga attitude. It's like if we want to clean a utensil, we have to use water generally. But if it is more dirty, we use various types of detergent and other powders and all to clean it. Similarly, to clean our mind, karma or karma yoga is the method. But there are some special actions. In karma yoga, we talk about our common duties, responsibilities with respect to ourselves and with respect to the world. But in these special sadhanas, which we can call upasana or some special spiritual sadhanas, they are not part of the common duty, but they are important for cleaning our mind further. See, there are times when our mind gets stuck with certain negative qualities, like, for example, anger or hatred or fear or some sort of sadness. These are all negativities, and whatever we do, it doesn't come out. It gets stuck like anything. Sometimes in the old times also there used to be some very funny shaped bottles and all in which the mother used to give milk to the child. And to clean that bottle, a special that brush used to be there. Tuck, 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 tuck. I don't know whether they use it now. Because the thing gets stuck in inaccessible places, so it requires special cleaning material to clean it. Similarly, there are certain negativities which get stuck in our mind, and it can get stuck for lifetime. One may have that in one's childhood, but it will continue for a long time. So in order to clean our mind further, we need to do some special sadhanas. And those special sadhanas are now mentioned in the following verses. So many sadhanas Bhagavan mentioned, but he says there are many sadhanas are there. in our scriptures. And therefore we find in the world variety of sadhanas people talk about. Many of them are mentioned in the scriptures. We have to select those which are conducive to us. It's like a buffet is laid in front of you. You don't have to eat everything. You eat what you like, what is conducive to you, and in the right amount. Everything need not be done. Similarly, all the sadhanas which are, many sadhanas which are mentioned in the scriptures, they have to be understood. Their, what you call their mechanism and philosophy should be understood. And what is useful for us directly should be employed and utilized, and we should follow it sincerely. So what are those sadhanas? That is now being said in the following verses. Daivameva pare yajñam yogina paryupasate brahmagnava pare yajñam yajne naivopajufati devameva pare yajñam. There are two sadhanas mentioned here in each line. Ki daivameva pare yajñam yogina paryupasate. Some yogis, some seekers, they utilize this sadhana. It's called daiva yajña. Daivameva pare yajñam. What is the meaning of daiva yajña? It's like worshipping a devata. Like we do puja and all. Invoking God in a particular idol or an image or a photograph and worshipping. That is one meaning of this Daiva Yajna, offering our services to the Lord. See, puja is nothing but offering seva to the Lord. Just as when we receive a guest, we welcome the guest and offer our services. Similarly, Devta also, we have to imagine. In puja, imagination plays an important role. Just like little children, they imagine and they play, in the kitchen and all, they prepare tea and all those things, all imaginary. But better the imagination, better you will enjoy it. Some people who don't have imagination, they don't enjoy it. Little children, they have great imagination, so they enjoy like anything. Every detail they imagine. So similarly in puja, we have to imagine. We have to first, that idol is there, made up of stone or mud or maybe some metal, or it can be a photograph. In that, we have to invoke the presence of the Lord. See, in puja, first we have to prepare the whole place where we are doing the puja. We have to make it clean, bring all the utensils and all the materials which are necessary for puja. Because once we start puja, we should not get up and start running around here and there looking for material. So we have to keep it ready in hand, clean the whole place, clean ourselves, and sit there for puja. Then that idol which is there in front of us, we have to meditate and invoke the presence of God in that idol. It's called avahan, dhyana, and then avahan. Invoke the presence of God in that idol. And once that God is invoked, then we have to welcome Him and then offer Him a seat to sit. Everything imagined. So we offer flowers, we offer akshata, rice, and we say that, oh, I am giving you